I got the burpees. Hey everyone, welcome back to Dead Space 2. We're back. We're in cold storage, where they hold the bodies.
It looks cold.
It is cold.
Cold as ice. Sorry.
Willing to sacrifice my bulge. I don't know. What am I saying? What's happening?
I have no idea.
Man, don't fucking at me.
I literally have no idea. Like, are you doing a bit? Are you just like going off the rails?
Yes. Welcome to 1 a.m. Where... Oh, fucking hell. This is my sex dungeon.
I mean, sure, it's 1 a.m. But we are caffeinated, and we're doing great.
You know, at least it's not. It's not 3 a.m. and I'm lonely now. It's 3 a.m. and I'm lonely now. Was that Matchbox 20?
I think so. But I'm not going to argue for or against. I don't know. But I'm leaning towards Matchbox. I'm glad, even though you're drunk and sleepy, your reflexes still work. Ish.
Well, that's because I remember that one.
Okay, fair enough.
There's very key jump scares that I'm aware of. And
disconcerting.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you've played this?
2? 6 times. Yeah.
I thought you were answering 2, and I was like, okay, not bad, but Dead Space 2, 6 times. Wow.
Well, I had to do a couple run-throughs to get all the different like difficulty shit. Because there's some difficulties you only unlock after beating some difficulties, right? And then and like for example, I had to do a specific zealot run because, or no, is it I think impossible is the difficulty. Because it's rather difficult.
You don't say.
Well, that's one that you have 3 saves for the entire game, and there's basically 3 points in which you do it, and the last one is like right before the end.
Yeah, but you would not want to lose all your progress up to that point.
Yeah, when it comes up, oh hello, you'll be very much aware of like, oh, this is where you probably do where you use the last save.
Yeah,
it's similarly to like the first one. It's a tentacle drag type moment. Where it's like if you fuck this up, you're just dead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I always remember really hating that cold storage section, but
that wasn't bad.
Not bad at all.
Speaking of having something memorized.
Quick, take a mental image of this, and then I'll take it away. And okay, what does it say, Chris?
Stuck coffins. Facilities work order 118745. Reading is getting difficult.
Memorization, go.
Oh no, I didn't read any of the rest of it.
Make it up. You know the coffins are stuck. That's it.
Yeah.
Go. It's basically saying like you can get through.
Coffins are stuck. We have tried to release them. So far, no success. We don't know why they are stuck, but we have to report they are indeed stuck.
That's pretty much it.
Please send help and advice.
Please send.
Yours sincerely, Clueless.
Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther. Fucking Gunther, man. Can he get anything right?
She doesn't like that we keep going deeper and deeper into the bowels of this,
Well, what is she worried about and what is she protecting?
Well, no, we're in the morgue.
Okay, fair
right?
enough.
Like, in this example, it's like, yeah, you should, like...
It's like, oh no, a zombie outbreak. I better run into this building. It's like, that's a mortuary! What are you doing?
Well, and the other thing is, like, if you look at, like what's happening, like, she can basically still track you, obviously, and she just can see that you're
going to a no-no place.
Yeah.
Like the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
We powered it back up.
I think this is like supposed to be like a centrifuge or something like that I'm turning off is the idea. So I think this anti-grav's the area.
Oh.
I think.
Well, it makes sense.
So like this is creating the artificial gravity in the area. So if I remove it. Did you just call me?
That's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I like that it's not just push button disable gravity. It's like
There's a process.
here's why this works. Here's
Yeah.
how the gravity is made, what you're doing to prevent it. It gives a reason to the narrative, and I really like that.
So this is the dead body dispenser. Excuse me. I don't know. Okay.
Don't get caught.
I did not know that was a thing that could actually happen.
I mean, that was obviously a thing. How did you not predict that happening?
Because I've never stasis that before. I've just always made it through without...
Well, yeah, but you got blocked by a coffin, and so you know better than to actually try to go through it.
But Chris, I don't know better because in these... As
You
we've
should
established,
have.
the 6 playthroughs, that has never happened.
I mean, if you look back on what just happened, I knew the entire time that was going to happen, and I was like, the moment you tried to go through...
But Chris, I have 6 attempts of evidence telling me that everything's going to be fine.
Doesn't matter. I know how shit works.
But Chris, 6 attempts of it never happening, meaning I don't think it
I
was
knew
programmed
right
in the
away
game.
what was going to happen.
No, you suspected.
Nope.
How
I
many times in a game...
Every time. That's
No,
a timed...
No, but how many times in a game do you expect the physics to exist and then they just don't? Like, how many games can you walk through a sliding door that they will kill you instantly? In Mass Effect, does that happen? No.
No, but
I'm just saying...
there's a clear design to just like a inconsequential door versus a puzzle. Like, it kind of handed that puzzle to you as a puzzle.
No, my understanding
like
is
the
the
violence
the
of
coffin
the
was a
door
bad thing.
closing at a certain time. It's like assuming the slicing jaw-like blades in the original Prince of Persia aren't going to cut you in half if you time that wrong.
I guess, maybe. Alright. Oh.
What are you doing with the finger?
Oh, was that what? Oh, thank you. That was just a misclick.
Sure. Cheater.
Do you just thank me in Chinese?
No, that's
Or
xie
Mandarin? Is that... No, which one's Cantonese? Which one is OGG?
Well, xie is Mandarin, which is
Okay.
Chinese. Like, it's
I
the
know.
official language of China.
I just wanted
So
to
you are
clarify.
correct, yes. If I was saying xie, that's thanking you in Chinese. But I said sure, which isn't anything in Chinese, to the best of my knowledge.
But it might be. You don't know.
I don't speak Chinese.
Okay, so is there any goodies?
But do you know what the response, like that you're welcome, if
You have told me this, but I
xie
don't remember.
is thank you, the slang is buxie, which is like...
Yes, you have explained this to me, yeah.
The slang is like, don't thank me. But,
Hello.
the practice of the forced politeness, the socially obligated formality
I don't know.
in
Hold on.
China.
Have you gone over this in an episode before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But
I know
the
we've talked... I'm always nervous.
forced
yeah.
formality as a social obligation
Oh, fuck.
is referred to as kechi. And so the polite response to xie, thank you, is bukechi, which bu is no. And you're literally saying, stop stop being polite to me. Because like the game is who can be more polite.
Right.
And so if you're telling someone
Like, let's not play this
stop
game.
playing the politeness game, you are like mic dropping on the politeness game. Their official polite you're welcome is like, don't you fake politeness with me.
Weird. That's weird.
Right? It's just like it's calling them out on insincerity. It's basically someone says
Right.
thank you and it's saying
Don't blow
stop
sunshine
with
in my
your
ass.
yeah, it's like stop with your insincere politeness. I don't buy it. I don't need it. It's like, so obviously most people go with the casual like pussy. Like just don't thank me. It's like you're welcome. It's like
this is the first
you
baby?
don't need to thank me.
Is this where they introduce babies for the first time?
I don't know because I'm very like it has
familiar with
actually
it.
been kind of recently since the last one. Plus, we did the multiplayer,
Yeah.
so I can't remember the last time I saw one.
I think that might be where they get introduced. That's a really weird way to casually introduce that enemy again. Oh, hello.
Which one's that one?
That's just the slasher.
I think they're
But the baby, I mean, like...
they're
babies?
probably the easiest to deal with, but they're probably my least favorite. Like
The baboos?
I just no, like the basic slasher.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like not a fan. And in a good way, because I think it's a brilliant monster design, but in a like I do not care to meet, interact with, or in any way acknowledge these beings.
I should say, by the way,
They suck.
This is like the church of unitology.
Well, I thought we were in the church earlier, but that was just a side room. Like this is
What I mean is, this is the church. This is the Vatican of unitology.
okay. Yeah, I gathered that. So sorry, what I was hearing by the church is this is the chapel. Is this the main chapel or
Yeah,
that?
this is the main chapel.
What are you? I don't like you. You're horrible. You're ugly. I don't think you should exist. And I would thank you to die quickly, urgently, and violently. Please and thank you. I really don't like that thing.
That's what broke the door earlier.
I mean, I inferred that, but I don't like that either.
That's the pack.
Yeah, but they can also go die in the fire.
I also don't like how many children there were in this church.
I mean, now you're making it weird, but
It has to be a reference in some capacity, right? I'm not just reading into that. That has to be some sort of...
well, now that you mention it, it has to. But
Look how
then
many kids are in this church, Chris!
I mean, do you think there was thought into this beyond? These enemies are creepy. Let's put an army of them here. Yeah, somebody acknowledged it.
But here's the thing, Chris. Also,
basically,
no. But the other thing is, if you look into it, all right, calm down. If you look into it, they've been pretty good at putting things where they make sense. The babies are where kids would be. The kids started showing up near the elementary school.
Here's how I think it probably went down. Somebody thought this would narratively be a good point for this type of creepy monster to swarm you. Then, I guarantee you,
someone was like,
somebody brought that up. It's like, okay, so if the monsters are made out of what was around, and we're in a church, and so the nearest material at hand is a bunch of children, are we sure we want to go there? Like, somebody brought it up, and someone else was like, it's fine. So ultimately, yes. It does come down to this game was released with them being aware of the implication, and they were okay with it.
well, the thing is, there's entire marketing about how moms hate this game. There's a whole marketing thing. Was they would show like Midwestern or like middle America moms this game and be like, what do you think of this? And they're like, this is immoral. And the commercials were just moms reacting to the game. And the marketing's like, moms hate Dead Space. It was the most EA edgy shit ever. It was like the Satanic Panic crowd they showed this game to.
Is that because moms have a legitimate right because this game is offensive in several ways? Or is it just because by reputation moms hate everything?
I think that was the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to buy this game because your mom hates it? Hey? stop with the floppy flops. Hello. Can I? I cannot.
Aw. Is that...
Oh.
Obviously, it's a replica. Oh. Oh, yeah, because he was going to stab himself with a needle.
Yep.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, like
But
I said,
while
the
he's
psychosis
crazy,
thing, so
he's also sane enough to be really uncomfortable. Like, I think he's experiencing that, and then he's, like, pulling himself together and being
Yeah.
like,
holy
the
fuck.
fuck did I just, like, think, and what did I just say to myself?
You're almost here. I'll be waiting by the shuttle.
You know what weird thought I had the other day?
What?
Just... I was thinking of, like,
The betrayal has come!
that, yeah, elevators aren't safe now. That...
Look how long into this game it takes until it decides to tell you that.
Unfortunately,
I had previously told you about that.
you told me about that, and I'm sorry, when you know someone long enough, you start to learn their tells. You got weirdly quiet and expectant, and I'm sorry, I probably would have been better at pretending I didn't know that, but I am, like,
Oh,
tired and drunk.
I didn't think that was going to be like a gotcha moment.
But, anyway, weird thought the other day. I forget the reason I thought of this, but it doesn't matter.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this a long story?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm going to hang out here for a sec.
It's fall now. Weather's colder. The other day, about a week ago, I was just having the thought to myself. I got out of bed, we're getting ready in the morning, and I was like, it's kind of chilly. Like, I'm cold. Like, I think I almost want to put on a sweater, but should I? And then a second later, I'm like, what in the actual fuck? Like, is there sweater police here? Like, why the fuck wouldn't I? Like, I'm putting on a fucking sweater because I'm an adult and it's cold out, so I'm going to put one up. But, like, for a second, it was like,
is it okay if I do this?
am I allowed? Like, is it too early? Is it still,
Jesus.
like, I just had that, like, should I? And then it was, like, yeah. Oh, whoa.
You're a unitologist. Of course you are.
The
Why did I
betrayal.
trust you?
Why?
Well, you didn't have
Didn't
a choice,
you-
Isaac. I told you there was a cure and you came running.
Why are you doing this?
How did you not realize?
Why can't everyone just leave me alone, huh?
You're a dangerous secret, Isaac. EarthGov won't leave you alone because they're afraid you'll destroy their marker. After all, you did build it.
What are you talking about?
The fuck you say?
That's why we brought you here. To build markers for us. To spread glorious convergence to the entire galaxy.
You people are unbelievable! Just give me the fucking cure and let me go.
No, we don't want to cure you, Isaac. We need that precious little head of yours just the way it is. Now would you escort Isaac to the shuttle and put him in stasis? The last thing we want is for him to die.
Did you do this or something? Oh no, this is
The gunship. The one that was tailing me earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The EarthGov ship.
right, because she's religion, not government.
Yeah.
And the government is.
And that's
out
why
to
she
get
brought you to the church, separation of church and state.
Mm-hmm. So, 2 thoughts. Never mind. 3 thoughts. Nope.
Hold that thought, Chris. This is going to be a hot second.
That's why I said nope. Oh, don't do the upside down thing again.
This creature's called the Tormentor.
I hate the upside down thing. Is it just chomping on you?
It's trying.
I guess you're all made of metal and shit. I'm guessing by not just its name, but the way you introduced it, this is going to be a recurring thing. It's going to keep coming back to torment you over and over. Oh, that was the ship pursuing you? I am having a hard time even following. Okay, so you went on the ship, you're in space now, it followed you out to space. Did it just wreck the ship?
Okay, so the ship blasted the windows, we went flying out, we landed on the ship, it came after us, landed on the ship, a bunch of, like, tanks started flying off it, I shot the tanks, and then got blasted
Jettisoned yourself back into the building.
And I feel like that's a pretty good place to end the episode.
It's a pretty good place to end the episode.
After Nolan has his little moment here.
Can you hear me?
What do you want, Strauss? Look, it's over. All my plans just blew out the window.
No, it's not over. At least not yet. We build it. We can tear it down.
What, you mean the marker? Do you know where the marker is, Strauss?
It's in the government sector. But we have to move now. Now. Because time is running out for me and for us.
Strauss! Strauss, where are you going?
So,
Yes.
I had two things that are now
Right,
three
yes,
things.
Yeah.
So, in order. The first thing, well, the last thing. Holy shit!
That's why I'm like, is this a long story? Because the moment I open the store, some shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, the holy shit is the monster. The next thing was, hey, and I was wrong. This is probably a good place to end the episode.
Correct. Yeah.
But the other thing was, the guiding voice, the helpful figure since the start of the game, was actually working against you the entire time. Shocker.
The thing that I like about that though is
I'm not saying that disparagingly.
but they do
I'm
it-
actually
they do it
saying that
very clever.
appreciatively.
when they do that clever because
Because
Kendra's
the first one
yeah.
was the government, now this is the church.
But not just that. They have Kendra the first game last that entire time, and then it's like, oh, she betrayed you at the end. This one, you don't trust anyone talking to you now. Mm-hmm. You don't trust anything you see with Nicole as well. Like, you trust nothing. So this one, like, a third of the way, they're like, all right, like, jig is up,
Yeah.
We're aware.
All right, so thank you, everyone, for watching. We will catch you next time for more shenanigans involving... Anything, teaser? No. What might be coming next?
I'm not going to tell you fucking shit.
I don't say reveal things. I say tease some things.
There's going to be some necromancers. There's going to be some new characters.
Necromorphs.
Yeah, there's not going to be necromancers.
I am the Lich King.
That would be weird. And there's going to be more space in which,
Things are dead.
yeah.
All right.
So we'll see you guys next time.
about all
And
I wanted, I
until
guess.
then,
Don't do drugs.
or like if you're going to do them,
Pick good ones.
yeah.
And just be careful.
Yeah. Also, don't drink soap.